everybody. Today we're going to be touching the topic of school systems toxicity and in the eyes of myself, a student. First things first, have you ever asked yourself, okay, what is school? It's so simple. The basic concept of school is simply a preparation for the future. It's been a preparation we've been going since we're very little. We prepare ourselves through grades to basically live adulthood. Now, in my eyes, a student that comes to school 5 times a week, I'm here for 8 hours a day, school has become so much more, especially modern day education. School has become a factory. You may say, okay, that's extremely harsh, but it's the truth. School has become this factory of basically creating robots and filling our brains with the same exact information. It's scientifically proven that 2 brains will not ever perceive and think the same way. So why are we all learning the same exact things? You can't determine how well or how worthy a fish is by its ability to climb a tree. It just doesn't work. But now we know that fish have different abilities. So why are we all being taught the same things and have the expectations to be super successful when we're all so different? Kids come into school young. Kids are creative. Kids have individuality. Kids are normally intellectually smart. This goes burning down with the pressure of school, of our grades, of the tests, of trying to be successful for the system and the society. Now what happens? When we are graded, what are grades? Grades basically define us. They don't define our intelligence, but they define who we will be for the rest of our lives. How does this work? We're basically graded in school. We're graded from A to F, from 1 to 20, from 1 to 100. What does this mean? We have good grades, we're successful, we're awesome. We get to live life. But if we get bad grades, let's just say we did bad in school, this means we don't go to college, we don't get a title, we don't get a job. What happens then? We don't have a life. So what happens? These people are seen as unworthy. This is why I say that grades will always define us. They will define our future, our success, and everything that comes on in life. Now, this is a classroom about 100 years ago, maybe even a little less. This is what the concept of school is, preparation for the future. Now, this is a current education system. This is what is happening. Modern education system has become so toxic where we come to the pressure and just the thought of not doing well in school will lead us to a bad life. And that's that. Thank you.